Hello and welcome to another edition of Rarer Hot Wheels. Now in today's edition we're going to have a look at mostly 90s castings, and they're more of the ones that arrived in mailbox number 3 from this year. Yes, all my parcels are now being opened and I can't remember what's in a lot of them, but in this one there are a couple of nice chase pieces from one of the series back in the back a few years back. Well, I'm getting on for 10 years now. And yeah, so I hope you like them. So we went shopping yesterday, and while we were out, I had a quick look at the current main lines that were in the shops in the hope of finding something unusual. And I hope, like most people, that I come across a Super, but I've not actually found a Super in the stores out in the wild, not since 2005. It shows how rare they are around these parts, and I'm not the early bird. I just go out and have a look when I can. However, I still look for the normal treasure hunts that come out, and this year I was missing one, and thankfully I went into the shop and they only had a handful of castings there, but sat on the shelf next to the box was this, one of my favourite castings, and yes, it's the 2019 Twin Mill Treasure Hunt, so I was happy with that one. Anyway, let's get on and have a look at some more Rarer Hot Wheels. See you in a mo. Right, we'll start tonight's show off with what I consider to be the rarest castings for the show, and that's two colour variations of Rolling Thunder from the 2010 Wayne's Garage series, and they're both signed chase pieces to boot. This first one is gold, as you can probably tell by looking at it. Rolling Thunder was designed by Wayne Scott and introduced in 2010, and is kind of a 1950 Mercury sedan delivery lead sled cum drag car, and is a very cool looking ride. This second one is white with red tampos, which you can probably also tell by looking at it unless you're watching in braille, and as you can also see it's loose, which is rather unusual for me for collectible pieces, and that's down to a friend hand carrying it back from the United States, and unfortunately rather than leave it in the box they were placed loose in the luggage. The gold one survived, and unfortunately the white one, the blister got ripped off of the card. However, these things happen. This next one is a car that is close to my heart. I used to own a 70 Bornos Firebird, but that was over 30 years ago. Anyway, this casting hails from the 2007 new models and looks rather nice in metal flake silver with the black and blue stripes over the roof. Designed by Jun Imai, it features a twin turbo block with a pair of snells sticking out of the hood. Now onto a reasonably modern Camaro Z28, which would equally look at home in this finish with a set of black walls on and sprouting out of the 80s. In this instance, however, it comes from the 2016 Muscle Mania series and was designed by Larry Wood. And now for an all-time classic that actually still has the exhaust sticking out of the hood, and this is a Roger Dodger from the 2002 mainlines. This Larry Wood design was originally introduced back in 1974, and the retooling from 2000, which this is virtually identical to the original. This is one cool old ride. Now over to Jun Imai and this 1970 Buick GSX in dark electric blue flake. Introduced in 2009 and still being made from time to time now, this one's from the 2010 Muscle Mania series.
And finally we take flight to Germany with this Mercedes 540k. This Larry Wood Mercedes was introduced in 1982 and ran through till 99, with this one being from the 1992 mainlines. This paint and colour combo was again released in 95 and 96, and with 5 variants, but none of those variations had black walls. Anyway, that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and come back soon and have a look at these as part 4 of mailbox number 3. See you soon.